before we get into this one, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more real, raw, and intense stories. And when you're done, share your thoughts in the comments. I want to know what you would have done in my place. It started the night she told me I couldn't sleep in our bed anymore. "The couch," she said, voice firm, almost attached. "You're staying there." I blinked, stunned, trying to understand. 1 week? 1 month? No explanation. Just the couch. And so for months, that's where I ended up, nights spent staring at the ceiling, feeling invisible in my own home, my side of the bed cold and empty. At first, I thought it was just anger, a temporary punishment. But days turned into weeks, weeks into months. Each night, the couch grew harder, the silence louder. I tried talking, gently asking what I had done wrong, what had changed, but she deflected every time. "I don't want to talk about it," she said, eyes avoiding mine. I began noticing small things. Her phone always within reach, buzzing at odd hours. Hushed laughter I could hear when I walked into the kitchen. Little signs that she was hiding something, but I had no proof. Only the gnawing feeling that my place in her life was shrinking. The emotional toll was exhausting. I felt lonely, frustrated, even angry at myself for staying in a house that no longer felt like home. I replayed every conversation, every argument, wondering if I'd missed a sign, if I'd failed her in some way. My mind became a prison of doubt and despair. Then one late night, a call changed everything. My phone lit up, a number I didn't recognize. I answered, hesitant. "Hello?" I said. "Is this him?" a calm, unfamiliar voice asked. "Listen, I think you need to know the truth." My stomach sank. The voice belonged to someone who claimed to have information about my wife. Information that explained the months of cold silence, the sudden couch exile, the hidden laughter I had overheard. I felt a mixture of dread and relief. Dread for what I might hear, relief that maybe I wasn't imagining things. He or she explained everything. The secret conversations, the lies, the new person she had been seeing. My chest tightened, my heart thudding like a drum. I couldn't escape. Everything I had felt, every suspicion, every sleepless night on that hard couch, now had a reason. Betrayal. It was there, undeniable. I felt numb. Anger, heartbreak, disbelief, all at once. I thought about the months I had spent hoping, waiting, silently hurting. And yet, a strange clarity emerged. I realized I had been giving, loving, trusting, even when I wasn't being respected or seen in return. And I had to make a choice, continue hurting in silence or take control of my own life. The next day, I confronted her, calmly. I didn't yell, I didn't plead. I simply told her I knew. Her eyes widened, guilt flashing for a moment before she masked it with excuses. "It's complicated," she said. I didn't mean for it to happen. But I had heard enough. Her actions had spoken louder than any words. Months of exclusion, avoidance, and lies were proof. I packed my things, prepared to leave. She called after me, panic and desperation in her voice. "Wait, I can fix this. I can make it right." But I didn't turn back. I couldn't. I realized that love without trust, without respect, is not love at all. It's a slow erosion of self. Walking out that day was terrifying and liberating. For the first time in months, I felt the weight lift. The couch, the silence, the night spent feeling invisible, all of it stayed behind. And even though the pain lingered, I knew I had reclaimed something far more important, my self-respect. Weeks later, I began to heal. I focused on small joys, reconnecting with friends, rediscovering who I was before betrayal. I learned that love shouldn't feel like punishment, and that being seen, valued, and respected isn't negotiable. Even now, when I remember the couch, the exclusion, the months of quiet suffering, I feel a pang, but I also feel strength. I walked away, not because I stopped loving her, but because I finally chose myself. And that choice made all the difference. So before you go, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever been treated like you didn't matter in your own home? How did you respond? I want to hear your story, because sometimes the hardest decisions, leaving, standing up, reclaiming your life, teach the most important lessons. Because at the end of the day, no one has a right to make you feel invisible in the place that you feel safest. And sometimes, a single call is all it takes to reveal the truth and change everything.